Fuck, man. This episode is just quite the end for this crazy ass arc. The ending is in such a way that makes me think, why Christmas? Why did we get such a sad, fulfilling, crazy conclusion to the war arc in Christmas of all fucking holidays? Anyway, let's go over the shit that happened this week episode. We do get a flashback with the villains, and we get to see freaking Twice. Yes, Twice. The man, the myth, the legend, Twice. Yes, I miss him. He's such an amazing villain character that he honestly deserves his own video. Anyway, we see pre-season 5 League of Villains take on religious people looking for money because, well, they're poor as shit. And, well, Dabi not being with them kind of shows that he really isn't tight with the group and is honestly just using them to further his own goals. There's also the fact that in this flashback, we also get Spinner questioning what is the goal, showing that he wants change, considering everything he went through, and why Stain was such a big influence on him. But, yeah, he basically just asks Shigaraki because he puts his trust in him, which shows just how close they are. We also get a Mr. Compressed flashback. We get his backstory and a face revealed to us. His family being one that seeks justice from those who are heroes for profit. Fake heroes, as one would say. That means he ain't a villain, similar to someone like Gentle Criminal. He's like Robin Hood, but, well, you know, just kind of slightly evil Robin Hood. Anyway, after injuring himself to save his allies, he's basically out of the count. And I kind of just like Dabi here in this episode. He's basically just stops fighting with Shoto because Endeavor is, well, unconscious. And it's like, oh, well, he isn't looking and he's not broken, so I guess I'm done for the day. It just shows that what Dabi wants and how he wants it to happen. He wants to kill Shoto in front of Endeavor. He wants Endeavor broken before he ends it all. Anyway, Spinner, before we get to the house after Spinner wakes Shigaraki, we get to see One For All's 4th user's quirk, Danger Sense, which Deku unlocking this ability might kind of make him OP because it allows him to know when danger is heading his way. So it might make the playing field even when eventually he faces a complete Shigaraki. Now, with the threat reawoken, it is apparent to everyone listening that this isn't Shigaraki but All For One speaking, instructing that, yeah, they must withdraw from the fight. Spinner questioning him about, well, what about the others, with All For One basically saying, yeah, he doesn't really give a fuck about them. So just leaving behind Mr. Compressed, Makia, and, well, anybody else that is no longer useful to him. This kind of shows that All For One is a true villain that just cares for his own goals, while Shigaraki, while a crazy and dangerous villain, does have some care for those he works for. At least those that he works for because of his own merit, not because he wants to eventually backstab them. Anyway, with the villains escaping, Deku tries one last time to stop All For One, only to get knocked back again and get knocked out. But prior to being knocked out, Deku does go on that he will not forgive Shigaraki, but he also noticed that in a way, he's being asked if he can be saved. This is interesting because Shigaraki has always been wanting to be saved after the situation with his family. Hell, even before that, he just wanted someone to be there for him. And if someone was there when he was a kid, it is most likely he would not have become the Shigaraki we know today. So with the villains having withdrawn and everything done, we just have the sad ass playing music showing just how fucked everything got after the plan went to hell. So many heroes are either out of the count or dead, and the villains barely get a win. Even though they were forced to withdraw, they managed to really hit the heroes where it hurts, both in their numbers and in how society views them. But fuck, man, My Hero Academia is such a fucking good story. Now, we have to wait for the aftermath, seeing what the fuck is gonna happen next.